What if the greatest civilization in human history vanished in a single night? A city of unimaginable wealth, knowledge, and power, swallowed by the sea. Was Atlantis real? Or is it the most elaborate lie ever told? Before we dive into the depths of this ancient enigma, don't forget to subscribe and follow Mystery History, where the past refuses to stay buried. In this episode, we're plunging into the mystery of Atlantis, the legendary city first described by the Greek philosopher Plato over 2,000 years ago. We'll journey through ancient texts, explore bizarre underwater ruins, uncover wild conspiracies, and meet the modern-day adventurers still searching for the truth. Is Atlantis buried beneath the sands of the Sahara? Lying dormant under the ocean waves? Or, did it ever exist at all? Stay with us as we unravel the biggest historical mystery ever told. The story of Atlantis begins not with a king or an archaeologist, but with a philosopher. In 360 BCE, Plato penned two dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. Inside, he tells of a powerful and technologically advanced civilization, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis was said to be larger than Libya and Asia combined. It was rich in resources, bursting with gold, silver, and precious stones. The city was perfectly designed, concentric rings of land and sea with temples, harbors, and a central palace that gleamed with orichalcum, a mysterious metal more valuable than gold. But then came the cataclysm. In a single day and night of misfortune, Atlantis was said to have disappeared beneath the waves. Lost forever. But here's the catch. Plato claims he didn't invent the story. He says it came from Egyptian priests, passed down to the Greek statesman Solon over 150 years before his time. Is this proof Atlantis was real? Or was it all a philosophical allegory, a warning against human pride and greed? The truth lies buried, and it's not giving up its secrets easily. Plato's tale is the only known primary source on Atlantis. No other ancient historian, Herodotus, Aristotle, or Thucydides, ever mentions it. Aristotle even mocked it, saying, "He who invented Atlantis also destroyed it." So was it fiction? A moral tale designed to contrast the ideal society of Athens with a decadent, doomed superpower? Possibly. But there are some who believe Plato's story was rooted in truth, and they point to stunning clues scattered around the world. In 1967, off the coast of Bimini in the Bahamas, divers discovered a massive underwater structure. Giant, flat stones laid out in a nearly perfect path. It became known as the Bimini Road. Some believe it's a remnant of Atlantis's highways, proof the city existed and lies sunken beneath the Atlantic. But skeptics argue it's just a natural formation, created by geological forces. Even so, questions remained. How could Plato describe a technologically advanced society 9,000 years before his time? Was it possible Atlantis was a real civilization, so ancient and so forgotten, that it predates all known human history? If you're enjoying this journey through time, don't forget to subscribe to Mystery History and tap the bell so you never miss a hidden truth. Your support keeps these ancient mysteries alive. In 2001, the story took a shocking turn. Sonar scans off the coast of Cuba revealed something chilling beneath the ocean floor. What looked like an enormous city, symmetrical stone structures, road-like lines, and pyramid shapes at a depth of over 2,000 feet. Was this Atlantis? The Cuban government, hesitant to allow further exploration, delayed follow-up missions. To this day, the site remains largely unexplored. Then came a wave of other theories. Some claim Atlantis is in Antarctica, now buried under ice after a sudden pole shift. Others insist it lies beneath the Sahara Desert, where satellite images show a strange spiral formation called the Rick-Hat structure, eerily similar to Plato's description of circular land and water. Could the shifting of Earth's crust have moved entire landmasses? Could Atlantis have been wiped out not by myth, but by science, by volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, or asteroid impacts? In 2018, a groundbreaking study revealed that massive tsunamis did hit parts of Europe and North Africa thousands of years ago. Could that be what drowned Atlantis? Still, others turn to the mysterious island of Santorini, where the Minoan civilization was obliterated by a volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE. Their palaces, art, and plumbing technology were shockingly advanced. Could they have inspired Plato's tale? Was Atlantis not a single place, but a memory of several lost civilizations? Some researchers believe that Atlantis did exist, and that the truth has been covered up. They point to ancient maps, like the Piri-Reis map of 1513, that show detailed coastlines of Antarctica long before satellite technology. How could explorers from the 1500s know what lies beneath the ice? Were they using knowledge passed down from a lost civilization? Others claim the Vatican or powerful institutions are hiding evidence of Atlantis to control historical narratives. Sounds far-fetched? Maybe. But consider this. In 1945, Nazi Germany launched secret expeditions to Antarctica. Rumors claim they were searching for ancient technologies. Some even say they found them. Were they looking for remnants of Atlantis? And if they were, did they find something the rest of the world wasn't meant to see? Still hooked? There's more. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of truth seekers. You don't want to miss the next unraveling secret. Now, pause and imagine this. A city of enlightenment. Towering structures, glowing crystals, technology we still don't understand. A civilization in harmony with nature and energy. No hunger. No war. A golden age of peace. And then, gone. Swallowed by the sea, buried by time. What if that really happened? What if our ancestors were not primitive cave dwellers, but the survivors of a global cataclysm that wiped out everything? And what if the myth of Atlantis is a fragment of humanity's amnesia? A warning carved into myth, forgotten and dismissed. Maybe we are the children of Atlantis, rebuilding, rediscovering, reliving the same cycle. And maybe we're next. So, was Atlantis a real place? A forgotten civilization drowned by disaster? Or was it a parable, Plato's warning about the fall of empires blinded by hubris? The truth may never be fully known. But one thing is certain. Something is calling from the deep. Something ancient. Something lost. Something waiting to be found. And we will keep searching. Because here at Mystery History, the past refuses to stay buried. If this journey shook your beliefs or sparked your curiosity, please subscribe, like, and share this video. We dive into the most mysterious corners of history every week, and you won't want to miss what we uncover next. Comment below. Do you believe Atlantis was real? And where do you think it might be? Until next time, keep questioning the impossible.